How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And as you guys know, this is my 2022 Rivian R1T, and I kind of wanted to give you guys just a little bit of FYI on this truck, and if you're planning on speccing it with the 22-inch rims, which you see I have right here. This is a 22-inch rim. This is the configuration that my truck came in, and we'll get into kind of more on that in a second. But I originally had a truck ordered that had the 20-inch rims, and it wasn't supposed to be here for another few weeks. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, or about a month or so ago, they said, hey, we have some trucks available if you want one sooner. Kind of had to get onto them to get that. But yeah, so I ended up going with this spec, and it has 22s on it, which look fantastic. Don't get me wrong, I love the way it looks, and I love the way the truck rides with them. There's no complaints there. But now is summer, so summer's great for this wheel and tire setup. You know, and I'll kind of tell you the size. They're 275 50 R22s. So 20-inch rims, great for summer. And my original configuration had 20s. Now I am happy I got these rims. Wheels, because I think with this configuration, I think it just looks so good. But there is a little bit of a problem. So I called Rivian and I said, hey, can I buy 22 or 20-inch rims from you? And they kind of just told me no. They said that we're not selling them unless your truck was configured or it left the factory with 20s. And they said that the wheels are being designated to production vehicles and other orders. So you can't buy a different size rim than what your truck came spec'd with. So I could get 22s, which I have down there. So that puts you in a little bit of a dilemma, because why I want the 20 so bad is this size of tire that goes on this rim and this setup. You can only get like an all-season tire, and when it gets into winter and it starts snowing and whatnot, I really want to have like an all-terrain tire. So I wanted to use 20-inch rims so I could put an all-terrain tire, and they don't make a good all-terrain tire, or any that I'm aware of, that come in 22s. I was thinking about maybe reaching out to some aftermarket wheel companies. And I talked to some guys at Discount. They told me that we could order some rims in, see if they fit, because the sizing and spec of these wheels, like the back spacing, makes the rims a little bit of an awkward size that not a lot of wheel companies are doing. And as you notice, they're 5-spoke, which is another kind of rare thing. And then this brake caliper here kind of brings the rim out. So there's just it's just a weird size and spec. But so I might go that route. I might go to a couple different tire shops and order some 20-inch rims, and then we can test fit them, see if they fit, and then we put all-terrain tires, you know, Nitto Terraglappers, Goodyear Duratrax, BFG all-terrains. I want to run that kind of tire, you know, not only for like the snow, but also if I want to take this up, you know, any passes or any off-road trails, these tires aren't going to do the greatest for that. Now I think these tires, they'll probably do fine for like rain, but I had them on an Explorer, and they didn't really do that well. Actually, that Explorer right there, we had them on that when we first bought that, and they didn't do too well. I think they're really similar to these, so I don't want to chance it this winter when it starts getting snowy and icy out. But yeah, so just a little FYI, if you go to spec your Rivian, or they offer you one sooner and it has 22s, this is just a dilemma I'm facing, is Rivian will not sell you 20s. And I'll show you on my F-150 here. This is the exact same size that the 20s are from Rivian. These are 275, you can see that, 275 65 20s. So I want, and as you see, I have Nitto Duratrax. this truck has a lot of miles on it, so it's a little dirty right now. So basically I want to put this size tire and wheel on the Rivian. But I just thought I'd share this with you guys, and let me know down in the comments if you guys know any wheel or tire companies, or not tire companies, but wheel companies that make sizes specifically for the Rivian. It's kind of a bummer they won't sell me 20s. I really wanted to just buy ones from them because I know they're, you know, engineered and designed to fit this application. And it's kind of another thing that kind of throws me off is this vehicle is rated to tow 10,000 or 11,000 pounds, and it's got a 5-lug design. You know, my F-150 out there is only rated to tow like 8,500. It's got 6 lugs, so that's kind of interesting that Rivian went with a 5-lug pattern versus a 6-lug pattern, which I think that might be leading to some of the difficulties in getting aftermarket rims. But hopefully someone will come out with some aftermarket rims, or I can, you know, maybe eventually buy a pair from Rivian. But yeah, that's a little bit bad news, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that the 22s are great, but they won't sell you a size, and it has nothing to do with fitment too. Like the 20-inch rims will fit exactly the same as the 22s do. So, you know, all the configurations are the same. Like if you get 20-inch rims or 22-inch rims, the brake calipers, rotors, that's all the same. So it's not a fitment issue. It's just a production, I guess they're calling it a supply chain issue. So hopefully we can, if you guys know of any companies out there that make aftermarket wheels or rims that are specific for the Rivian, because I really want to put some all-terrains on this truck. I think it'd be really fun to play with it in the snow, maybe take it up in some trails. And yeah, we've got, you know, 3 or 4 more months before we have to start worrying about that. But I was kind of want to take it off-road and do some, you know, trails and maybe take on some passes. So I love these rims though. They do look freaking sweet. You know, and this truck's outside and it's all cleaned up. It's these black rims just really make it look good, you know. So I like the rims in this configuration, but the only problem is that you just can't put all-terrain. They don't make all-terrain tires in the size, as far as I know. I mean, I've searched online, I can't find any. Now another thing I was thinking about maybe trying to do is get like a thicker sidewall. So instead of like 275 50 R22s, maybe going up to like a 55 or a 60. I haven't played with it in like the like wheel size configurator on like, you know, TireRack.com or whatnot, but I don't want to do that because you know, Rivian, you know, custom spec these sizes so that they won't be rubbing, and with the air suspension system, and it's kind of got a mind of its own, I don't want to put a tire on here and then have it start, you know, rubbing or causing a weird issue. So I kind of want to stay within the parameters of the stock sizes and not try anything too weird. Now with like my F-150, the stock size is actually 60. So if you go to tire shop, certain F-150s will fit it. Mine does. I don't know if you know, maybe some of them don't. Maybe they stay a little bit lower in the, it is an FX4 package, but these are 275 65 20s, and I had to kind of fight them to put the 65s on because they didn't think they were gonna fit, and they luckily fit. They're all worn down, they look like crap right now, but so that was cool to do an upsize on that. But we knew we had the clearance, and this doesn't have air suspension where the Rivian has the air suspension, so don't want to mess around with that. But all right, just a little I guess FYI for you guys out there that are looking at getting a Rivian with the 22s, just beware of this problem. And hopefully I'll have an update for you. Either we'll have aftermarket rims coming, or maybe I think that'd be the funner thing to do, is just get a pair of aftermarket rims, you know, kind of like custom looking, or maybe I can hunt down a pair of 20-inch rims from another Rivian somewhere, someone who has like a used set. But we might try to get an aftermarket set and then kind of go through that process. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are interested in that. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.